Hello, my name is Joshua Mugabi. I welcome you to Plant Structures and Function Self-Assessment Project. Name the parts of the plant shown in the drawing. A. It is the terminal bud. B is a leaf. C is a lateral bud. D is a stem. E, lateral roots. And F, the tap root. Match the structures stem, leaf, root, terminal buds, lateral bud to the following functions. Produces carbohydrates, carries water to leaves, absorbs sunlight, continues growth in height, absorbs mineral salts, makes branches, anchors plant in soil, conduct food to roots, evaporate water, produces new leaves, spaces out leaves, produces flowers, absorbs carbon dioxide, absorbs water. The stem, it carries water to the leaves, conducts food to the roots, spaces out the leaves. If the stem is green, it may also produce carbohydrates and absorb sunlight. If it is not covered by bark, the stem will probably evaporate water. The leaf produces carbohydrates, absorbs sunlight, and evaporates water. The roots absorbs mineral salts, anchor plant in the soil, and absorbs water. The terminal bud continues growth in height, produces new leaves, and may produce flowers. The lateral buds makes branches, produce new leaves, and may produce flowers. The drawing of a vertical section through a leaf magnified 200 times. Name the parts indicated by the letters A to E. A is the upper epidermis. Then B, this is chloroplasts. C is the air space or intercellular space. And D, this is the guard cell. E is the lower epidermis. What difference can you see between the palisade cells and the spongy mesophyll cells? Palisade cells and the spongy mesophyll cell. The palisade cells are elongated and have many chloroplasts. These are the palisade cells, elongated and many chloroplasts. The spongy mesophyll cells are rounded and have fewer chloroplasts. Spongy mesophyll, they are rounded with fewer chloroplasts. C. What is the function of C? The airspace C permits the diffusion of oxygen, carbon dioxide, and water vapor to or from the cells inside the leaf. D. Roman number 1. Name the features represented in the diagram which are thought to adapt the leaf to its function in photosynthesis. Roman number 2. Say how these features help to promote this process. 1 and 2. The elongated palisade cells allow the sunlight to penetrate without being absorbed by the cell wall. The abundant chloroplasts in the palisade cell absorb and use the energy from the sunlight. The chloroplasts are more abundant in the upper layer, where most sunlight is received. The stoma allows entry of carbon dioxide for photosynthesis, and airspace allows the gas to reach the photosynthesizing cells. Most E. State 3 other structure features not shown in the drawing, which are thought to be adaptations to the process of photosynthesis in most leaves. Explain briefly how these features contribute to the efficiency of photosynthesis. Most leaves are broad and offer large absorbing surface to the sunlight, which they need for photosynthesis. E. State 3 structure features not shown in the drawing, which are thought to be adaptation to the process of photosynthesis in most leaves. Explain briefly how these features contribute to the efficiency of photosynthesis. We are talking about the broadness of the leaves. They are also mostly thin, a feature which reduces the distance over which carbon dioxide has to diffuse in order to reach photosynthesizing cells in the leaf. The branching network of veins in the leaf delivers water to the cells which need it for photosynthesis. Which of the following are most likely to be true? When the stomata are open, the leaf is absorbing oxygen, giving off water vapor, absorbing carbon dioxide, giving off carbon dioxide, giving off oxygen. When the stomata are open, the leaf will be giving off water vapor. If the stomata are open, it is likely to be daylight, and therefore the leaf will be photosynthesizing and thus absorbing carbon dioxide and giving off oxygen. A. How many stomata are shown in the drawing of the leaf epidermis? B. How many of the stomata are open? C. How many are likely to be open at night? D. What is the magnification of the drawing? A. How many stomatas are shown in the epidermis? There are 12 stomatas in the drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. B. How many stomatas are open? There are 7 of them open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many are likely to open at night? None of them is likely to open at night. D. What is the magnification of the drawing? The magnification is 200. A. What process is responsible for the movement of carbon dioxide into a leaf? B. In what conditions might the same process cause oxygen to enter the leaf? A. Diffusion is responsible for the movement of carbon dioxide into the leaf. B. Oxygen will diffuse into the leaf when the concentration of oxygen inside the leaf is lower than the concentration in the air outside. This might occur in low light intensity when the rate of respiration exceeds the rate of photosynthesis. The diagram represents a transverse section through a root and a stem. A. So which one represents the stem and which one represents the root? Giving your reasons. Name the parts of these organs represented by the letter A to J. Figure 1, which is this one, represents a transverse section through a root. The presence of root hairs and the central position of the vesicular tissue, xylem and phloem, are the features which identify it. Figure 2 represents a transverse section through the stem. The diagnostic features are the distinct epidermis, the central pith, and the distribution of vesicular bundle around the periphery. Name the parts of those organs represented by letter A to J. A is a xylem. B is the phloem. C is the cortex. D is the root hairs. E is the epidermis. F is the cortex. G is the phloem. H is a xylem. I is the cambium. J is a pith. Thank you very much for participating in plant structures and function as self-assessment project. Please do like, share, and subscribe.